Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing my completion review of the diamond painting of this image here. It's called Tulips and Butterfly by Gary Gay. This is a legally licensed diamond painting, and I got it from Crystal Canvas Art Designs for $20. I think at the time it was on sale. I got this back in September, not September, I don't even know my months, June 2021. It's a 40 by 70 full drill with poured glue, 35 colors, and these are all crystal rhinestones. And this took me 10 days to complete for a total of 26 hours and 46 minutes. So yeah, 26 hours, 46 minutes. I don't think that's that bad, right? Considering it's a 40 by 70. So yeah, let me move you up. I don't think you're gonna be able to see the whole thing up and down since it's a long one, a tall, long one. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see the whole thing, I don't think. Yeah, it's just too tall. Usually you could only maybe see one that's 50 this way on my camera unless I, move you. But you can see the whole thing this way, right? So that we could actually even move you down a little bit. So yeah, here it is. I actually really am happy with how this turned out. In person, this looks really beautiful. Like the orange drills of the tulips look great. Like it looks like it's on fire. That's how pretty this looks. I'm actually very happy with how this turned out. Even the background with just these like muted colors just looks really awesome. I don't know. I've had this hanging up on my door for like a couple days, and then every time I go by it and the sun just hits it in the right way, it picks up these orange and yellows really well. So did I say anything in the comments? The only thing I had against it was the X and the K were really, what do you call that? For whatever reason, they look very similar. X and K. If it'll focus. There you go. X and K looked very similar on the canvas, even though they do look different on there. But because, this legend here, okay, so, I didn't take a picture of it. But this legend here, you can see the X and the K here are in black, and then you see this like Q's in white. Well, none of the symbols did not look like this. The symbols look like all the symbols were in black, and they were printed on a white background, and then it had maybe the background was the color of the thing. So it doesn't look like this. So it was easy to read, but the problem with that is I diamond paint by looking. I don't look for the symbol right away sometimes. I look for the color, and when you have all the symbols be in black in a white circle, they actually kind of look all the same. So the symbols actually started like looking very similar, but that's okay, because this has my favorite symbols, which is the 1, 2, 3, and the ABC, because yeah, at least I didn't have 20 triangles and carrots doing like this way and that way. The equal sign and less than sign, those drive me crazy too. So yeah, I mean not equal, the less than or greater than symbols, those drive me crazy. So yeah, no, I think even though it was kind of annoying that they didn't match this, and you can see the guide circles underneath, if I can find a example. I don't know if it'll zoom in. I mean, it will. I don't know if you could see under the black, you could see some of the guide circles, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I think other than that, I had like no problems with this. This was like the drill quality that Crystal Canvas Art Designs has for their specials are on the better side. And if you've done a lot of the special shaped rhinestones, they can tend to be very, some of them be very quality. I have to say they have some of the better quality rhinestone drills, so that's a plus. And I had some really different colors on this one. I actually already kitted this down, and a lot of the colors on this I did not have yet. So, I mean, this does have the crystal code, and there's 35 colors on there. It's actually made me want to kit up my other 2 crystal canvas art designs that I have, just so that I could have more representation of my crystal code. That's kind of like a dumb reason to do it, but I'm like, I want to fill in my crystal codes. I want them all. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think this turned out really beautiful. Maybe the only thing I kind of wish was this was more vibrant green, but looking at the original image, it's not that vibrant green, so I could see why they went that way. But yeah, no, I think this looks beautiful. I'm just telling you, the orange on this looks really, really great. So yeah, and what did I didn't write anything else. See, that's the problem. Like, no, you know, when you don't have anything to complain about, you're just like, it was awesome, very awesome. It's beautiful. But yeah, I thought the rendering was good. The symbols did have the guide circles. The stick was fine. The canvas was fine. The drills were fine, and the gapping actually was fine. So it was like nothing for me to say other than I had a lot of fun doing this. And actually the most confetti heavy part of it was actually the background. But yeah, no, it was fun having like rhinestones with different shades. I did seal this like with a spray sealer, but just very minimally. I used Krylon Glitter Blast, so I might not have done, I only did like 2 very minor coats, but I just really wanted to coat it because I am planning to hang it with one of my hangers. I have 2 colors. I have the one that looks like you know, wood, and then one that's black. I just get these things when they're on sale. Like, Amazon must know what I want, because I get those like limited, like, you know, they get those, here's a deal you might like, and then they send it to me. I'm like, oh, that's a really awesome deal that I might like. Yeah. So I think I got these when they were like, I think it was like less than $10 for the 2-pack. So that was a really good deal. So now I'm like, black, brown. I think I'll just go for the black, since I used the other one already. So test this one out. So this is the 16-inch one, which is good for the 40s. The ones that are 40 across, in centimeters. So, yeah, I was going to, so these are magnetic, so they will hold. I've had good success with these holding my diamond paintings and not having them fall off. I have had commenters say if you're worried, to add extra, like a double-sided tape to help hold it on, but I have only done the magnets and it's been fine. So, but I do have my rotary padding mat here that I just got off of Amazon. I'm not sure if this will, with it being longer. So I'm probably gonna have to go 2 layers. So you're not going to be able to see it all on screen. I have to move my table a little bit back. You're not even seeing me move the table because my camera is mounted, my camera stand is mounted to the table. But okay, I'm gonna have to move this down. if it really matters if I see a little bit of the white. I'm not going to put it on anything, because I can see the white here. And yeah, see, I'm pondering because I'm not mounting it on anything on black, so it's just, you're gonna just be able to see the white because I think once I get better at the, because it's usually like that part at the top, maybe once I'm better at the closer to me, maybe I have to just cut in smaller segments. So maybe once I get to the top, I start not hitting it close to the edge. I don't know. Maybe I should use the orange side because I've been using that other side more often. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Just cut it slowly and then bring it closer to me. Maybe I'm just better at cutting it. So this is why I was pondering whether to get the bigger mat. And then I was like, I'm not gonna be able to cut that long anyway, so how's that gonna help me? Nope. Maybe it's because my drills aren't straight. I actually think, yeah, I think it's because right here my drills aren't straight, so where my ruler was, I already sealed it though, so I don't think it's gonna move. I'm gonna see if I can use the cutter further here. Have to get used to this. No, the diamond painting was moving. I wonder if I cut it this way. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, but yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Okay. So. And yes, you're like, I could have just cut the whole thing with scissors. I could have. I still think just even my just slight trimming here is faster than me cutting the whole thing with scissors. There. I think that looks okay. So these things. I'm just gonna mark it on the other side so that okay. And then what I'm actually gonna do is cut it a little bit inside because I don't want to see any of the white. So I just need to make sure that there's enough space that it's going to hit the magnets. Okay. Man, I sucked at that. I didn't do it straight. My thing veered that way. Oops. Yeah. And in. Okay. Okay, and apparently I need to turn everything this direction for it to work for me. And you could also cut it all the way to the edge and just hold the diamond, put the bars directly on the diamonds. I've done that before too, and I've tried it before, and it does still the magnet usually still do work through the like it'll still hold it. It'll still the magnets are strong enough to go through the diamonds, see? So if you wanted to go directly on the diamonds and not have this spot here, that's what you could do. Oh yeah, while I still remember, I do need to put the drill, the legend on my I could have cut this with the rotary cutter. Oh well. Okay. And let's see. Will it fit if I just have half? Yep. So where's my double-sided tape? Okay. I think I need to get a new bag. My bag is no longer zipping. This bag actually came with the first diamond painting accessory kit that I bought like back when I started diamond painting in 2020. It's actually coming up to my, I guess, 2-year diamond painting anniversary, because I started and finished my first diamond painting in May. I think it was like May 1. So 2020, and that was when shipping from Amazon took forever. So because we're so used to having the Prime shipping that now when things take longer than that, you're just like, why is it taking so long? This journal is actually getting pretty full that I already, I'm going to end this journal and start a new one soon, and I think that's when I've had multiple questions asked about my journal, and I haven't made any redo of my journal video, mainly because I just made this journal, tested it out at the end of December, the end of 2021, so like in December, and I kept changing what's in here. Like, if you knew how many times I changed this, like the words in here, I kept changing it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just keep, I'm not gonna do a new update since I keep changing my video. I keep changing my template. So this video is actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. I was like, I'm just gonna do my review, put the bars on, cut it out. So yeah, the these magnetic bars are actually really good for these long diamond paintings, these tall, long diamond paintings, because you're not going to find a frame for it unless you know, buy a custom one. You're not going to find a frame for it. These actually probably would be good too if you get the longer ones for most diamond paintings, since, you know, diamond paintings have strange sizes. So place that in the center, because that's important. So there you go. I'm gonna move this out of the way so it looks prettier. On camera. So yeah, there it is, finished. I don't know what's like a better direction when you do these tall ones, like this way, or is it this way? It's always like, you know, when you're putting something landscape in your binder, you're like, which is the right direction? For whatever reason, I like it this way. So yeah, that is the finish of this one. That's all I have for today. And don't be surprised if you see me kitting up another one from Crystal Canvas Art Designs, mainly because I think I want the spares to put in my into my spares so that I can have a more complete crystal code, I don't know, list. But yes, that's all for today. So thank you for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye!